Don't despair if you find that you've got existing Velux windows to which there are no blinds that are routinely made to fit. Don't go down the route of being conned into buying expensive blinds as a result, because here is the easy solution. First, you need a screwdriver and a hammer. Very gently take the screwdriver and ease it under each corner of the existing Velux window blind. This may be enough. If it isn't, you might need to use the hammer and the other end of the hammer to gently ease it away. And when you've eased all the tacks, very gently ease the blind off the window. This is what you will end up with, ready for the next stage. What I suggest you do next is actually take a few still photographs of your blind, because it's really easy to forget how it actually went together. So this is the blind the right way up, and this is the pull down tag here. And I would also suggest particularly taking a photograph of the back and the mechanism. Leave your tacks in place unless you want to remove them. They didn't cause me any issues. So the next stage is to actually take this off, remove this little bracket and allow the spring to unwind itself. You can now take the other end, it just slips out of its holder, and lay it on the table. Okay, this is the lower bar of the window pull. This is riveted into place. We don't need this anymore, so you need to ease a screwdriver underneath and keep working it until the rivets pop. Having rolled up the blind, insert the round end into the round hole. Make sure you've got your other end the right way round. Insert the square end into the square hole. Having put your round end in the round hole and you've put the square in the square hole, you now need to rotate the end in order to wind up the blind mechanism so that the blind will retract when you're ready. This took about 10 to 15 screws. Be careful, because if it slips it actually does hurt your fingers a wee bit. I think I'm up to about 8 or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That feels quite nice and tight. Now take care, and you might need a second pair of hands at this point. To hold this steady so that it doesn't unwind, line up the screw with the screw holes and screw back into place. Ta-da! So finally insert your rod, that's the lower end rod, into the small gap at the end of your blind, and that will provide the pull. So finally realign your wood with the previous nail holes and gently nail back into place. And here is your new blind in action. So everyone likes to save money. This is the blind. It costs $7.95 from a hardware shop, just an ordinary hardware shop. The blinds, had I had them made, would have cost a lot more. The actual saving was £385, which leaves lots of money for champagne.